Hey guys, so we landed at like midnight, so came straight in, went to sleep after taking a shower. But today is the actual first full day in New Orleans. It is Friday, so we have a few things to do. We're gonna do a bus tour, we're gonna do a ghost tour later tonight, but that is what we have planned. In between, some shopping, some looking around type of thing. So let's go on an adventure. Hey guys, so I didn't do a segment. I didn't film uh sometime yesterday. I didn't film at the end of the day because we did a ghost tour, and that ghost tour we didn't get back till like 10:30, but it was really cool. Um Bourbon Street is loud and very like alive. I will say that, nothing bad about it, but it's just like, wow, this is a lot. But the tour was really good, got a lot of really cool information, actually got some books that were recommended by the tour guide, and also got another book recommended by the bus tour guide, the one who was talking to us at the very top. They had to switch out like every time we did a round, but one of them mentioned a book, and I immediately went to my Libby app and I was like, I'm gonna put this on hold. So I did. I only have like 4 weeks to wait for that one, but yeah. So far, it's been really cool. I actually did try some seafood. I had oysters yesterday, and they were really good. So I just need stuff to be like lathered in butter and some seasoning, and then I'll probably eat it. I had oysters. I haven't had a hurricane yet. That's probably what I'm going to have today. Today is glass blowing, Saints and Sinners book fair, book festival. Um, Other stuff maybe. We'll see how the day goes. Probably get some more food. Probably get a hurricane today at some point. Probably during dinner. But yeah, those are the plans for today, which is Saturday. I should put that there somewhere so y'all know what day it is. Hey guys, I did not do a recap after like at the end of Saturday. So this is me, future me, popping in, just telling you the rundown. So Glassblowing was a lot of fun. I'm going to insert like a few pictures like around me just to show you how it went. It'd be really cool. I made a vase, if we want to be fancy. The process was extremely hot. We had to wear like protective glasses. We just have something on with like UV, so I had to go buy some sunglasses because these don't have nothing in them. These are just simple glasses. I don't even have them. These aren't even transitions. So I had to get some sunglasses, but it was a lot of fun. The place was really cool. It was a pretty nice size. But yeah, it was a really cool experience for glassblowing. I had went to an art fair years ago. It feels like a decade ago. Probably has been a decade. Where the instructor did glassblowing, and I was like, oh, this is really fascinating. This would be really cool to learn. So it was really cool to actually like get in and do the work. But you got to be fast with it because that stuff, when it starts to melt, it starts to dip. So like we had to like turn it. I had to like turn it several times to keep the shape of it. But I was also helping out my boyfriend and his mom with their process. So like someone had to like use the paddle and cover their arm as they're like doing one of the parts with the instructor, so they wouldn't, obviously burn themselves. So that was fun, and it was just a really cool experience. I really liked it. And then we did the book festival. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. It was very small, I will say that. They had like a few books. I think I'm gonna insert a video somewhere. It was literally just like one room with books, and it wasn't even that many. Like, I did get a few of them. That'll be in a separate video. We'll go through the stuff that I got there, especially the books. But it wasn't really so much like a book festival as more so as it was panels. So there were a lot of guest speakers. There were a lot of panelists, different authors. So I did, the first one was the short fiction panel. So authors from over the country, not even the country, around the country, and just talked about what it's like to write in short fiction, what the process is like, answering a few questions, that type of thing, really just talking about their work. One of the authors there actually is from Chicago and is a professor, so I was like, oh, interesting. So I got like a little bit of a connection, trying to get more information on just getting more into the writing space and finding like writers group, because I might seem a little bit more like extroverted, a little bit more, as I'm like putting out more videos and showing myself more. I don't know what to say when it comes to in-person. Like, I'm scared that I'm going to say the wrong thing and then I look like an idiot. Like, a little bit of social anxiety. Because being in a house and just, like, being around kids for so long, like, I don't even know how to formulate an actual professional conversation with adults. Or, like, really cultivate adult-like relationships. Because I've been working with kids for so long. All I know how to do is just tell them how to keep nice hands and not put a crayon in their mouth. Like, that's all I knew how to do for 10 years. So it was a different experience. The second one was a panel of poets. There we go. I was going to say, why am I stuttering? Why is it taking so long for my brain to catch up? A panelist of poets, all Black poets, read some of their poems and talked about the process of writing, answering a few questions, type of thing. Some are, I think most of them weren't published, but they have been very active in New Orleans, going to a lot of spoken word shows, open houses. Y'all know what I mean. But they've been doing a lot of activities. They've been going to a lot of different events and speaking with other people and sharing their work, that type of way. But it was really cool. I really loved the panel. They were all very, like, extremely funny. They were just having a blast up there. They were cracking up and had me cracking up. But that was just my experience with that. It was pretty good. I would say that. Even though it was small, it was not what I expected. But it was good just to, like, see other people within the writing space, writing short fiction, writing actual, like, fiction, or writing poetry. So that was fun. All right, so Sunday, we just really went shopping. I stopped into not just me, we all stopped in. We stopped in a few vintage shops. One of them was vintage Chanel, so just vintage jewelry. Oh my God, y'all. That stuff was expensive, but so pretty, yet so expensive. I was just like, oh my God. Like, there was vintage Chanel, vintage Dior. There were a lot of, like, not even like cookware, dishes. There we go, dishes. So like a lot of glasses and, you know, containers that you pour like your juice or you keep your wine in. A lot of those sets were going for like a good $4,000. I was like, Jesus Christ, like, I already know I'm broke, but my God. So I was just really admiring. I'll probably put some pictures up here too. I did insert a clip of some of the jewelry that I saw. I didn't do a good job with shooting it, but, you know, whatever. We're gonna keep it. But yeah, just quite a bit of shopping. Got some things for family because, you know, everyone's like, hey, can you bring me back something? I'm like, okay, fine. So I got like my uncle a shot glass, got my aunt some beads. She said, don't flash nobody for them. So I didn't. I purchased them. Difference. My dad wanted coffee and something for my mom. I forgot what I got her. But yeah, just a few things, and just really walked around a little bit past Bourbon Street, even though it was daytime, you know, it still be a little crunk. But yeah, we went a little bit past Bourbon Street, just to more of like the other shops, and just really shopped over there. Just some fun walking around, getting ready for the transition, because we fly out, well, past tense, we flew out Monday like night, so it was like our day to finally get all the things that we wanted to get and just like walk around and just hang out. So that was the day. All right, so ending on Monday, we saw some alligators, as you saw. It was cool. It wasn't that many out because it did rain for like approximately like an hour or so. But when the sun is out, that's when the alligators really come out to like warm up and all that stuff. But we did get to feed them a few marshmallows. Apparently alligators like marshmallows. I had no idea. So that was cool. That boat was rocking a little bit. I was like, I need to sit my ass down, especially when we were like coming back to the port, back to the dock. The water was like coming up on the front of the boat. I was like, I am not about to get my shoes wet because we're about to get on the plane in approximately like 2 hours. So I was just like, let me go sit my butt down. Anyway, we flew out. It's like about 5 o'clock. And y'all, we had connected flights. And then as we were getting ready to leave on the second flight, they're like, oh, you gotta wait here for a little bit. Apparently there's like 8 luggage missing. I'm just like, oh my God, I just want to go home. Oh my God. I was like, please don't let it be my suitcase. I don't have time for this. Because I didn't get home till like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I crashed out. Literally, I just like climbed in bed and I went to sleep. The next day I took a shower and I washed all my laundry because, y'all, that stuff smells. Like my coat was smelling because since we were on the boat, but I didn't want to get my pants wet because A, I didn't have any clean pants left, and also I was not about to change and do all that right before a flight. No, nobody got time for that. So I put my coat down because it's like a double-sided coat. So it's like a raincoat with like a nice furry inside that, you know, get to detach. Anyway, so I put that on this seat so I wouldn't have to get my pants wet because, you know, water was sloshing everywhere. But yeah, it was a very fun trip. Very relaxing because I needed it, to be quite honest. And now that I'm back home, everybody's sick. Not me. Everyone else is sick, pretty much. So, gotta do that. Take care of family. I have a few other videos planned out. Luckily, before I left, I did I did write and schedule posts on Substack, so that was great that I did that. And it's time to get back into my writing, but it's already been the first 2 days back, and maybe I barely can write right now. Luckily, I had enough energy to put this video together and put in my like little segments because that's really all I had to do was just put in these parts that I didn't record when I was over there. But other than that, I got like 10% energy. Like, I just don't have much. Next week will be a lot better. So, yeah. If you like this video, be sure to like this video. Like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, stay magical. Bye.